My name is Salina. I'm from Southern California. I'm currently living on Kumeyaay and Luiseño land. I got involved with MESA when I was working at Solidarity Farm, which is like a local regenerative farm here in San Diego. And I really just wanted to further my work in applied agroecology and also learn more about the agroecology flowers and all of its aspects. And yeah, I had a really enjoyable time. And since finishing my cohort, I've been kind of working on the land where I live. I've planted a diverse fruit tree orchard in my yard. And I've been working on intercropping with various fruits, veggies, and herbs underneath and kind of between the trees. And my hope is that once the plants begin producing, I can open a fruit stand on my street to bring easier access to fresh produce and stuff. So that's been the most recent thing that my work with MESA has kind of inspired me to do. Today I'm going to be talking about ecofeminism. I'm an alumni of the Training in Applied Agroecology, part of Cohort 4 with MESA. So to start off, a simple definition of ecofeminism is the connection between women and nature. For this presentation, I'd like to expand the definition of women to include but not limit to trans women, trans men, non-binary people, and gender non-conforming people. The intersection of ecofeminism comes from the exploitation of land and women. In a capitalistic society, both are continuously being extracted from. So some examples are women's work or domestic work being less valued, resulting in lower pay, or being done for no wage, rather it's just an expectation. This can be things such as childcare, elderly care, cooking and cleaning. And so in this example, the physical and emotional work of women is being extracted. And so to connect that to the earth, an example is taking resources through things like drilling for oil, mining for metals, pumping water, all of which are done at high rates, leading to large amounts of extraction from the earth's natural resources. And so there's kind of this idea of ownership over women and land, which gives false power to the owner to take from women or land. So Vandana Shiva is a woman who started the ecofeminist movement and is recognized as an environmental activist, a advocate for food sovereignty, an ecofeminist, and an anti-globalization advocate. And Shiva co-wrote a book on ecofeminism and has written papers on agriculture and women and the connection between the two. And Shiva says that as an ecofeminist, we are all part of nature, and women specifically co-create alongside nature. So this can be shown through the reproductive via childbirth and the large role that women play in farming and protecting nature. Shiva goes on to state that there should not be a hierarchy between genders, as all are equal. And additionally, power should be given to the ones who are working and creating to resolve economic disparity between peasants and capitalists. A group practicing ecofeminism is the Zapatistas in Chiapas, Mexico. And as an organization, they acknowledge the oppression of women in all forms, such as abuse, economic, workload, and all other forms. The Zapatistas are combining women and earth by reclaiming land and distributing it to indigenous peoples and peasants, and fighting internal and external patriarchy. So through this fight against patriarchy, Zapatistas women and women living in Zapatistas territory have become recognized as guerrilla and political leaders, educators and healers, members of economic cooperatives, public leaders, and kind of through all of this, they've also gained more autonomy over their bodies and their reproduction. Currently, the Zapatistas continue to pay attention to gender roles and demands from women and work towards resolutions. And I believe that this empowerment of women and reclaiming the land is a direct example of ecofeminism. The connection of women and land plays directly into the issue of environmental and reproductive justice. So one of the many examples of this connection is that environmental degradation disproportionately decreases fertility in indigenous communities. So the Akwesasne, a Mohawk community, largely depends on fish from a local stream as their food source. However, due to the nearby industries, the fish contain high rates of toxins, and ingesting these toxins causes infertility, miscarriages, and birth defects. And so this is a really clear connection between land and women, as the health of the two depend on each other. Also, you can check out Planta Whisperer on Instagram. My friend Jessica is doing some really cool work related to like agroecology and ecofeminism. Here are the different resources that I got my information from. If you want to reach out, if you have any questions, or if you just want to talk more about ecofeminism, feel free to email me. It's right here in the slide. And I'd love to find ways that we can all implement ecofeminism into our daily lives.